Well, I got a few more items and stuff. Thought I'd head out and check out what I can do. Maybe grab some sludge in my empty containers, and maybe fight someone and get some materials to sell. And then I see this head on a stake right here.
It's the severed head of Marcus Van Houten. Sadly,
Yep.
it doesn't look too good separated from his body.
I looked it up, and that's Paul Dugan. Pa Dugan plays Marcus Van Houten. That's great. And the name Van Houten. Perfect.
You know how to cook dinner?
Do I?
That's great. Hats off to you, Pa. I'm glad you got to be involved in something like this. Can I try to talk to it?
Good idea. Just not now.
Okay, then. Well, let's head off. We got our upgrades, so now we can get more sneaky upgrades. Have I tried crossing this bridge?
The guard is busy patrolling and doesn't have time to spend talking to you. Besides, you don't want to talk to the law.
Okie dokie. Is this new, or is this just daytime? And I'm seeing things differently. What kind of plant is
This
this?
close to Volksville, the landscape is well maintained. To the north, the path leads into some wooded areas.
Let's sneak our way north. Okay, this is all new shit.
Yeah? How can I help you?
Is this the fighter guy?
Call me Shaw. Shaw's my name. My name is Shaw. Always has been, always will. Aye, it's not a bad little town, eh? I'll be known to have a pint with Kurt or argue politics with O'Burr. For a shifty-looking fella, he's actually very well educated. Spent all his youth hanging around in the Library of Tyr. Best place to go if you're looking for something to know. I'd spit on the ground, but I wouldn't want to waste water. He's a dirty villain posing as a sheriff, and I've known me some villains.
I was glad of him protecting the town there from the cult, but he does seem a little off. There's something else that we don't know about him, either good or bad.
Recently had a bunch of decent people just rounded up and thrown into his dungeon. I think I'm lucky I ain't down there. I got a decent look at the people his goons carted away. 2 of them were paladins, I swear. Who arrests paladins?
Oh boy.
Another was a barbarian sort from the south. Another was some kind of salesman, and one just seemed like a clown. Harmless.
Is this some sort of reference to something, or is it actually talking about characters in the game? Barbarian, 2 paladins, salesman, and a clown. I feel like there's a walking into a bar joke there. Lemon drop billy goat? Why would I say that?
Ah, stay off the beaten path, eh? If you haven't been to the chapel yet, give it a visit.
Okay. I don't understand what any of that meant.
It's a fabulous garment, eh? It actually provides me mobility and comfort and air for me boys. Sure, I've thrown 1 or 2 in my life, it wasn't, eh?
Okay.
Hey, you take care now, sir. It's a dangerous world out there.
Alright. F. Acre Farms.
Acre Farms. You assume there's a farm around here somewhere. Further to the north, you can see a clearing where someone is cutting down some trees. The woods have become a bit more cultivated here. To the west, you can see a farm, and to the north, some fallen trees.
To the west, eh? Is this going to keep me north, south, east, west, or is it going to...
He's a burly-looking fellow. Probably throws tree trunks around for fun in his spare time.
Or is it going to turn me around? To the west, I see a farm. Is this west? Will it let me go west? Oh, that's not a farm. There's a lady,
This
though.
area of the woods has trees, grass, and a river. Pretty much like most of the woods.
But that's not
This
either
area,
of those.
You see a lovely young woman who appears to be tending to some bees.
Ah. I bet you I have to go closer to her to talk.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello, sir. How are you? I am Midas, sir. I tend bees out here. People are afraid of getting stung, so I keep them outside of town. They're interesting creatures. The way they work as a colony fascinates me. I'm lucky enough to work with them, but even I still need smoke to manage them. Smoke helps keep the bees docile. But did you also know smoke will make wasps and hornets run off like crazy?
Oh, that's handy.
I did not.
Yeah, they don't like it. You have to find something to burn that will make a lot of smoke, though. Dry stuff doesn't work as well as something slightly damp. I would try to mix something damp and wet, like moss, with something dry that easily burns.
So I guess that's going to come up as a solution to some puzzle.
Honey's amazing. Not only is it sweet and nutritious, it's also a good salve and has healing properties. I sell my honey to both Gwen and Jared.
Is it really supposed to be pronounced salve? I always thought it was salve.
It's also a good salve. Gwen uses it in their rations for energy. Jared uses it in his healing potions.
Jebed.
Jared,
That's nice.
Thanks for stopping by to chat. Not too many folks do.
Any items? Where are you going? Oh, there's the axe.
There are a number of stumps and fallen trees here which have been harvested for their lumber. There's an old axe stuck in the top of one of the stumps.
I'm gonna take it, if I may.
The earth suddenly rises here, and the trees are growing from the higher ground.
Neato.
You attempt to pull the axe out of the stump. You just can't seem to pull it out.
You don't need to climb up here. There's really nothing to see anyway. We put the rise in there to make the screen more interesting, but it serves no purpose. Hope you like it though.
I do.
You don't need to climb. You play around with it.
So there are only a few kinds of climbing trees. What about wood? Can I take some
You don't need them.
wood? No, I don't?
You don't.
Alright. I was going to see if she wanted anything that I had. Yeah, so it's going to turn my view around. I'm not going to know what north or any of those things are. Alright, so is there anything in here that she might want? Can I grab some water?
You put some water in your flask.
And
You
one
put
more.
some water in.
Good.
The trees have thinned out as the river cuts right through this area of the forest. To the north, you see the path heads towards the mountains.
I changed the animation there. Okay. So I recognize this part of the forest. Huh.
It's
Have I
the
walked this
same
way?
river you've been looking at all game.
Oh. That's what I need the
That is
smoke
quite a
for?
mighty looking beehive. You wonder what kind of bees made it. Then you remember that you absolutely, unequivocally, do not care. This looks like a nice place for a picnic. If you were into that sort of thing, which you're not.
I am. This would be a lovely place for a picnic. Now this looks like an off-pixel stick.
It's a bloody large stick.
Off background.
Awesome, right? Only the best people collect sticks, you always say.
Let me get it. Is it a potential weapon?
You take the stick.
Okay. Stick added.
It's a
Couple
flask
bottles
of
of water. It's a stick.
It's a large, ordinary stick.
Oh. Can I...
You
Like
need
that?
to equip a sword in this slot.
Okie dokie. I guess there's nothing else here. Or maybe a down. No down. Dragon thing. I have a stick.
That
Can I-
doesn't do anything useful.
Can't light it on fire.
You spend a few minutes trying to fit.
Alright. Try to be intuitive. It's not my fault if the game isn't. There's this guy again. Anything new to say?
Hello there.
Hello there, fellow traveler. Yes, I tend to favor earth and ice magics.
Alright then. Do I have the rope? Did I get a rope? Was that the same game? I know I picked up a rope at some point. Oh no, I saw a rope in the shop, so I have to get some money to buy the rope. But I haven't seen a single enemy. Is it because I'm sneaking? Dragon thing. So, how is my stealth doing? Have I hit the maximum yet? 81. Oh, I'm a sneaky fucker. Wonder how high the levels go. So there's the horse chain. So if I had a horse and I rode around, I would probably tie it there. But why would I need the horse if I can just walk around? Save. Let's save. Alright. Let's see if we can find some bad guys. Oh yeah! I talked to your pal, Jebed. Jebed. In town.
Hello, sir.
Hello there, young man.
How can I help you? I'm Hobbs. I found fireflies near the farm just outside of town, but I know there's some out in the grasslands too. Happy.
Alright, let's see. Can we go in here? Is it still gonna be pitch black? Yeah.
It's pitch dark. That doesn't seem...
Alright, fine. Now, let's see if I can get some of that stuff in my flask.
You have to be f***ing kidding me if you think you're gonna drink that water.
I'm not drinking
You have
it.
to be You have to be...
I'm filling a flask.
You have...
There are no uses
Whatever
for
you're trying
flasks.
to accomplish... You have to be f***ing kidding me if you think you're gonna drink that water.
Well then, I mean, it's right there. Why would you have it if I wasn't supposed to take a sample of it, like goo?
What? Evening is falling in the... As the day winds down, you decide to check out the performance in the town market that Kessel mentioned. The magician is performing his act in the market. The townspeople all look happy with his little show. You've seen worse, but you've also seen better.
I was gonna stop recording, but then the evening forced itself on me.
One ship produced fire and flame from thin air, over and over again. Balls of fire from the ether, orbs of pure energy in midair. Globes of plasma
This guy?
out of nowhere. Watch him as he repeatedly pulls spears of lightning from his sleeve.
Hello? Oh,
Hey
that
there,
guy
little
again.
man. Watch where you're going.
You're the one that came out of your way to come to me.
Well, that's not very nice at all. You should really have more confidence in yourself. You said little man, and I assumed you were talking to your, twig and plums.
What? No,
Oh, well then, do your bullocks get in the way again?
Oh, I see. So maybe you're just looking for me to pound you.
Absolutely not. I just think you should see a doctor about your swollen boys. They're obviously making you cranky, Mr.
I'll kill you.
Okay, Mr. I'll kill you, but I really don't know how you can fight with your bits all sore like that.
You are dead meat, pal.
Uh-oh. What's this?
What? You don't have a blade orang. You should get one.
Jeez. Why can't I hit him? I need the potion. Suck it, Gorth. I said, suck it, Gorth. Suck it, Gorth.
You guess Gorth wasn't as tough as people said he was.
Piece of
You
shit.
manage to overpower Gorth, and he falls to the ground. You wonder if you should put him out of his misery, or let him live to pick another fight another day.
Do I get the chance? Oh. Whoa. Well, if I do that, his story ends here. I would rather
You
continue.
decide to show mercy and let Gorth live. It seems many of the bystanders respect that decision.
Not out of any
What's going
sense
on
of
here?
honor, but just because I want to pick on him more.
Well, this big guy came out of nowhere.
Gorth bumped into him and attacked him. We all saw it.
Yeah, well, if I had killed him, then I would have looked really bad in front of Mr. Rayford here. At least the townspeople are vouching for me. See, the consequences. There we go. If you can see me right now, I'm doing the chef's kiss. Mwah, you know?
Is this true? I believe it. Gorth is always starting trouble. This was clearly self-defense, Mr. Rome.
I know it was. I was there. Defending myself.
I don't like trouble in my town, though, Mr. Rome. If trouble seems to find you here once again, I shall be forced to do something about it. Do you understand?
Just because something happened to me?
Crystal clear, boss.
All right. Somebody take care of Gorth, and the rest of you stop gawking. Musicians, play some music.
You should have your nostrils seen.
Mr. Rome, I'd appreciate if you'd stop by my office sometime tomorrow.
I was trying to earlier.
Will do, Chief.
You did a good thing. That Gorth was a real bastard.
Yeah, he was always bothering my wife.
One time, he punched me for drinking my ale too fast.
One time he punched me for drinking my ale too slow.
One time he punched me.
He used to walk into my home, fart, and leave.
You're a hero, Mr. Rome.
Oh boy.
After your battle with Gorth, you return to the inn to get a good sleep.
I don't
You
get to
awaken much refreshed.
I don't get to see any of the show? Oh.
You're starving. You should go downstairs and get some breakfast from Ina.
Uh-huh. In about an hour, I'm going to my parents' place to have some sushi.
Well, it's the man who took down Gorth the Menace. Good morning, sir.
I was just defending myself.
Hell of a defense, sir. It impressed most of the town.
They haven't seen
Now I
that
need
yet.
another health potion.
Well, needless to say, they had Gorth taken over to the House of Recovery over in Tyr. They think he'll be in there for at least a month. And after that, Rayford had him banished from town under threat of death.
Aw, does that still mean he's out of the way? I was hoping that meant keeping him alive would spawn a little bit more trouble with him. Well, there's still potential.
That Rayford is pretty tough. Could have been worse, though. We could have seen Gorth's head outside the gate, eh?
Well, the farmers that hang out over in the pub wanted me to tell you that your ale is on them today.
Oh, nice.
Sounds like a tasty proposition. Just might have to make my way over there to take them up on that.
Sounds like a
You
plan.
should. It'll be fun. Old Martin Japsworth's back in town too. He's what we like to call a hoot.
A hoot, huh?
Yeah, if we get him drunk, he'll start telling all manner of wild stories.
That does sound like a hoot.
Yes, sir. He's usually in there at night. Lord knows where he is during the day. Probably sleeping off last night's mistakes. You sit down at the table.
Here's your meal, Mr. Roems.
Looks lovely.
You wolf down all the food and give a proper belch.
See, you're supposed to describe the food. That's part of the experience. Cultural food that's in that area. Oh well. Here we go.
You should go see Rayford this morning. He did ask you to come, and he does get ornery.
Yeah.
No.
Oops. Nice moves with Gorth. Don't worry, next time I got your back. You'd be surprised the damage one pissed off guy in a wheelchair can do.
Good day, Mr. Take care, Mr.
Alright. What do you got to say? I'm not suspicious at all.
Oh, hello! Are you feeling okay today? There was some fight yesterday. To be honest, it was about time someone stood up to Gorth. I was tired of having to throw him in the cells for a night. He used to give me wedgies through the bars.
Oh, who's this guy?
Why, hello, Mr. Rome. Thanks for coming to see me.
No problem, Mr. Rayford.
Just Rayford is fine. I don't need the honorific of Mr.
Well then, Rayford, what can I do for you?
Well, I was just curious as to what you plan to do here.
Not sure. I might find a girl, start a family. Just staying for a few days.
Look, I realize you're trying to be humorous, but I'm serious. What are your plans?
Waiting for the bridge to be fixed. Seriously, I love kids.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm just waiting it out and enjoying Kessel's hospitality and Inya's, food.
Very well. You see, I just want to maintain the peace and equilibrium in this town. You understand?
Absolutely. Look, I'm not here to get involved or stir up the pot. Seriously, I'm just looking to stop here on my way through. I've got business and friends in the north. I'd like to get there with little incident.
Excellent. You understand, I have to make sure. I don't like trouble, Mr. Rome.
Who does? Trouble's bad for the soul and for your mind.
Hello, sir. I used to work as a cook in the pub, and people used to throw slop at me. Well, they slop me no more. Slop me no more. Slop me no more. No more. No more. No more. No more. You're asking about me? Well, thanks. I'm fine. Good day, sir.
It doesn't talk. He's too incoherent to talk right now. You're in Rayford's office. There's a doorway to the dungeon, the jail cell where Jan usually looks after people Rayford has arrested for minor infractions, and the desk where Rayford does his work. Hanging behind Rayford's desk are 2 swords, 2 axes, and a shield. He probably put them there to assist his air of authority.
Wonder if there are things I might be able to steal. Stealing from the Burgermeister's office is kind of a thing in these games. Anything else we can talk about?
Mr. Rome, how could... This is a pleasant little village, and I intend... Well, I don't roll a man's head for nothing, but I do have a jail, and it is currently... It's mostly peaceful. I'd watch out for the swamp, though. Weird things happen in there. There's also some religious cult that lives up in the peaks in an old abandoned fortress. They seem mostly harmless, but they're creepy as hell. Tyr is a lovely place, though they think far too highly of themselves. All knowledge and little common sense. The mayor is a buffoon.
Alright.
Goodbye,
so...
Mr. Rome. Remember, keep your nose clean, keep your head attached.
Sounds good to me.
Feel free
I'll
to
try.
stop back and chat if you wish.
Well, do.
Alright.
Sounds lovely. I'll bring cigars.
Into the pub we go.
I don't know what's up, but he arrested a bunch of people as of late. And we're talking about people who shouldn't have been arrested. Usually they're goody two-shoes. She was in town one day and the next gone. But the rumor is she's sitting in Rayford's dungeon. They're a bunch of creepy bastards, but I think they're mostly harmless, like all these weird cults that keep popping up. You know, I usually stay right down here in my valley. But I'll tell you, it's pretty damn annoying to have that bridge out right now. I hope it'll be fixed soon. The guy watching it now is a bit twitchy or something. I can never get a read on Hummel. He's staying up at the barracks by the bridge. You can never really tell what the guy is thinking. He looks normal enough, but I feel he's just some kind of weirdo. Hey, you be taking care of yourself, sir.
He ignores you. He ignores you.
Well there.
It appears you're all taken care of tonight. Farmer's got your tab.
Well, I'm lucky. Give me a pint to start. I'll take it from there.
Nice.
You got it. Just don't get so drunk you start troubling here.
Well, who? The farmers? I like them. And they're not dumb enough to start with courage.
Go. I got no money. So, I got a drink from the farmer. Are these guys the farmers?
Well, if it isn't Mr. Bruiser himself.
Anyway, disgusting stories about dogs aside, sir, Gorth has been a pain in the arse to this town for years.
He used to walk into my home, fart, and leave.
Mr. Fisticuffs.
You're a hero, Mr. Rome!
I haven't seen anything that vicious since Larry came home drunk and tried to have his way with the family dog.
Mr. Arse Kicker.
He looked very similar to my wife.
Amen! Once, he made me smell his butt because I stepped on his shoes.
What's going on here? A bit of a glitch with the text boxes.
Well,
I'll let you read this
one.
one.
If it isn't Mr. Bruiser himself. That was a hell of a fight, young man.
One time, he threw me in my own heap of cow manure because he said my corn was too mushy.
That one matches.
Mr. Fisticuffs.
Jesus.
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate the gesture. But Gorth merely picked a fight with the wrong man. Or the right man, eh?
So we're buying your ale tonight. Go on over, talk to Kit. You're all taken care of.
All drink to that.
Mr. Arse Kicker. I haven't seen anything that vicious since Laddie came home drunk and tried to have his way with the family dog.
So I says to him, I says, look, you can't be building a house out
What?
of that.
I've heard this story. How'd this conversation get mixed up in the other conversation? This part is very glitched. Let's hope the rest of the game isn't so bad. Okay. That was a very weird conversation.
Leave Bath alone. You have leave O.
Alright.
Goodbye, sir.
Thanks for the drink, guys. I guess that's it. Can't get swamp sludge in my flask. Was there anywhere else I was going to go? I don't remember. But I guess I should try to go around and kill things. I have no money. So, did I do your thing?
Hello, sir.
Well, sir, listen to that. Apparently he does know manners.
That's right, sir.
Well then. Oh. I have a small task I need undertaken that you might find.
Interesting is good. Gold is better.
There will be ample opportunities for you to make some gold on your... let's call it a quest, shall we? And if you are successful, I have a special reward you will most certainly be interested in.
I'm listening, Mr. Magic.
A number of years ago, I was cursed to only be able to walk within the walls of Vokesville village. While most of the time it isn't a concern, there are some small tasks which take place outside the village, which I require assistance with.
Small tasks?
Maybe not so small. There's a necromancer laid up in the dwarven mines near the beach, and I have it from reliable sources that she is trying to raise a demon. I need you to stop this from happening.
You want me to stop a necromancer from raising a demon? It's not exactly a small task, Mr. Magic.
No, it's not. But I believe the reward does outweigh the risk involved.
Well, this is new at least.
A set of magical braces called the Braces of Mastery.
Ooh,
You wear them in
bracers.
combat, and you'll find you become more adept at your sword work.
Cool.
I'll see what I can do.
Excellent.
That's a sharp sign you got there. You know, outside this place.
Oh yes, that thing. I have to attract the cretins of this town in here to buy stuff somehow, don't I? It worked on you, didn't it?
Maybe.
Come on. I know you liked the pretty lights. A loathsome creature. Go to the mines in the south, and you'll discover that vile things lair deep within.
Miles to the south. Where is south?
I know the title, Necromancer, sounds fierce, but you'll find a swipe of the sword to the head, and quickly should do the trick. I'm well, thank you. Just another day here in paradise.
Does this game have a points system? I haven't seen a points system yet.
This house was here, but I made some modifications to the structure and made it my own. I have several available that will be of benefit to you. Show me your money and I'll show you my wares. A bunch of simpletons and dolts, following an even larger idiot. However, do not underestimate the power of idiots in a group. They can be like a herd of angry elephants, large, powerful, and unstoppable.
See, that's the wizard's first rule. That's what I always thought was the wizard's first rule. Never underestimate the power of idiots in a group. I got nothing to buy anything with. What's that? Bracers. Oh, I need $300 for it, though. Bracers of speed. Nice. Oh, and he's got swords. Cool. Where am I going to find all this fucking money? Without any money, I didn't really bother to read any of the descriptions, but swallow this pill and you'll appear somewhere random? Fun for everyone? Ooh, that does sound fun. I'll have to remember this and come back later. Hopefully this will start me on my path of being able to fight things. Stealth 87. Nice. I'm assuming 100 is the top, or 99. But if not, that'd be cool to keep going. So let's find my way out of here.
So this guy they were talking about, this near the bridge? Hiya! Whoa there! Sorry, I'm not on shots, unfortunately. Should be good call.
Ah, people.
Hello, sir. I am Dr. Frank. Doctor, friend, storyteller, and all-around good guy.
Good to know. You're just like an angry mage.
No, I just bought these robes in the last city I visited, Agrubo. It's a great city, amazing culture.
Is that supposed to be a hint for the next game kind of thing? They loved doing that in the Sierra games, like mentioning Silmaria and Shadows of Darkness, or mentioning Tarna and Trial by Fire, and all that kind of stuff.
And now you're here?
Oh yes, I'm traveling north, but, you know, bridge out, so I'm staying here.
This person's overdoing the voice a bit.
Sounds like fun.
Oh yes, I will, thanks.
Good afternoon, sir.
Lady Kibble.
Boy, you must be tired.
No, I haven't been running through your mind all day. Stutter away, stutter boy.
Well.
Whew. Smooth move, X-Lax.
Yeah, what do you want?
Meat Hut guy.
Oh, and welcome to Matthew's Meat Hut. Our meat beats your meat. They make me say that.
Let's ask about here.
What a place. People from all over stop in to do things. Well, other than you arriving, not much. He's some kind of wizard. I actually avoid him. He's kind of mean. Ah, that guy can talk, but he usually has good info. He's nothing exciting, but his daughter is pretty incredible. I'd love to talk to her someday, but every time I try, I almost poop my pants and I have to run away. Armand is pretty exotic. He goes everywhere to get his stuff. Owen and Gwen, they're pretty funny. I hear them fighting every morning. He's a real serious guy.
Yeah. What do you got to sell? Some rations for $6. I only have 16.
You can tell this gentleman sells apples by the handy apple printed icon on his apron. You see a surly ginger man working at Matthew's Meat Hut window. You can tell he just loves his job.
Well, this is one classy-looking broad. I mean, lady. I'm trying to be better here, people. She's a very nice woman. At first glance, this man appears to be dressed like some kind of dark wizard, but he's smiling like a goof.
Uh-huh. Well, let's talk to Appleman.
Hello, sir. I'm Bert, and these are my apples. Can I interest you in anything? 1 bly for an apple. Hello, sir.
I'll take one.
Thank you for your patronage, sir.
One handy little
An apple a day is an apple a day.
I'm gonna have to throw it at somebody or give it to somebody. Or use it as bait for something.
You can tell.
Hey, we all love apples, but there's no reason to get pushy.
Okie dokie. Go back up here. Visit the shady characters. Anything else to do with you guys?
Good morning. Good morning, mister.
Hello there, Ian. What's the word?
Well, the word is, my man, that my friends want to meet you.
Cool.
Excellent. Where do they want to meet?
See, that's the thing. You have to find them.
Find them? What, are they lost?
No, my good man. They are just where they don't want to be found. At least by anyone who wouldn't want to leave them where they are.
I love these clandestine meetings. Do I get a hint?
You sure do. You sure do.
Well?
They're in this valley.
Great.
Look for the signs of faded glory. Even the old and useless still have a place to serve their purpose.
Signs of faded glory. So the haunted mansion? Or the burnt down mansion?
It's almost poetic.
Just remember, read the news, but ignore the sermon.
Aha. Yeah. The abandoned house with the churchy thingy that I can go into. I think that's what that's talking about.
Oh, for God's sake, just let me go on and stumble upon what I'm supposed to find.
Right. Just remember what I told you. You'll be rolling in the aisle.
Aisles. Yeah. Definitely the churchy place.
I kind of hate you.
I kind of hate
I love you too, buddy. Oh, and this is important. If you run into anyone who should try to relieve you of your belongings, just say, lemon drop, billy goat. And they'll know you're on the level.
That would have helped when I got mugged. Okay.
Like I said, they're hidden somewhere in the valley. They don't want...
Capiche?
Catfish? This valley is a huge place. Lots of... Don't be like the Killingtons. That's all I gotta say. Ah? The news? Man, the news is the key to everything. Being well-informed doesn't always mean you're well-informed, though, eh?
You're not that clever.
I know. But hey, I'm having fun.
Not exactly sure what that
This place is a shithole. But it's my shithole. Hey, I'll ask you not to mention his name in my presence.
Thief doesn't like the name of the law. Lemon drop billy
Well,
goat.
hey, look, you're learning already. Remember this code. It's very important. Lemon drop
billy
goat.
goat.
Say it for me, but not too loud.
Lemon drop
Lemon drop billy goat.
Perfect. You're a genius.
Alright. I did say that to somebody. Lemon drop billy goat? Why would I say that?
Stay off the beaten path, eh? If you haven't been to the chapel yet, give it a visit.
Okay.
Hey, take care. Good luck, man.
They're too busy with their dice game to talk to you.
I see.
It doesn't talk back.
Well, let's go this way again. Actually, do you got anything else to say?
Hi, Udo.
Wow, Mr. Rome, you sure made quick work of Gorth. That man was always harassing the townsfolk. Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say. Well, I hear that Rayford has thrown some interesting people in jail lately. Also, there are rumors of the Moroi cult taking over the old citadel on the hill behind the swamp.
I haven't been able to get through the swamp yet.
It's always something here in the Valley of Krashna, isn't it? Well, I just know they look like nice, decent visitors to town when I saw them come through. But Rayford says they were dangerous criminals in disguise.
The gypsies?
If you haven't visited Hermit Homestead yet, you should go. It's in the northern part of the grasslands. Just take the King's Road up a way and make a left. Can't miss it. Goodbye, Mr. Rome.
Good idea. Good idea.
Missed opportunity for a joke, or at least talking to Pa. Oh, there's the stealth point. I was just about to check to see if it was going to go up anymore or not.
The door is... The door... The...
I need to knock.
Oh, the bridge is fixed.
The hole in the bridge appears to have been fixed. You reckon the old fisherman finally got around to fixing it?
Ah, there we go. Now there's something new to do. And here's where we'll conclude Part 4, Quest for Infamy. Until next time, consider checking out my art or my other videos. LimeGreenSquid out. Hello, I'm looking for monster parts. Ooh.
An air for me boys, the air for me boys, the air for me, the air for me, the air for me boys, boys, boys.
Only the best people collect sticks, you always say.
No down, dragon everything. No down, dragon everything. There we go. No,
What? What?
What? Said suck it, Gorth. No, this said suck it, Gorth. No, this.
You know how to cook dinner?
Do I?
One to the low, one to the low, one to the low, one to the low, one to the low.
Ab.
Slop me no more. Slop me no more. No more. Slop more. No me.
Smooth move, X-Lax. Boom, boom.